What is going on, guys? Money Webby here. We're back on Friday with a nice 10-game slate for NBA. I hope you guys did great last night. Used some of my plays. My value players did really well with Jordan Clarkson off the bench for the Lakers in that game. He had a nice little game, and Lou Williams as well, and Blake Griffin went off like I thought. So that was nice yesterday. Hopefully you guys did well. But first off, leave a like on the video before we get going. It really helps me out. Thank you again for all the likes on the video yesterday. We hit over 100. So let's keep that going, guys. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to get these DraftKings picks every single day. I got my top 5 plays and my Dollar Tree play of the day, my favorite cheap play. So we're going to start it off with Tobias Harris for the Pistons. One of the biggest surprises the first day of basketball, like the first main slate at 5,900. He had a huge game, like I was saying. He had 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists on 34 minutes last game. The thing with Harris last year, he had Marcus Morris, him and Morris run that same role, so they weren't able to do as much as they really could on the same team. So with Marcus Morris now in the Celtics, I think Harris is going to have a very big year. That was apparent last game. I think he'll be shooting more this year, getting some more rebounds. So I think he can honestly get another double-double in this game and some high-volume shooting and some points in this spot against the Wizards. They have like Jason Smith playing power forward for them. So it's a really good matchup for Tobias Harris here. I think he has over 30 DraftKings points pretty easily and returns 5 times value. So definitely lock him in to your lineups. And then my next play is going to be NIKOLA VUCEVIC at 7,600. The news came out that Aaron Gordon is actually a game time decision for this game against the Brooklyn Nets. I really don't see the point of him playing this game because it's against the Nets. They just lost Jeremy Lin. It's going to be a very easy game for the Magic. I think they come out on top of this game. And VUCEVIC, with him in the lineup, they don't really need Aaron Gordon. I think VUCEVIC could have a huge game. They got Mozgov starting for the Nets at center. So this is an extremely easy matchup for VUCEVIC. I think he's going to have a huge game. Even if Gordon does play, he'll probably be less than 100%, and he might not even play as many minutes. So I think VUCEVIC is going to be the target point for this Magic offense, and he'll just have a huge game. He always loads up the rebounds as well, so he should easily get a double-double in this spot, I believe. We had Miles Turner against the Nets in the first game of the season against the Nets. He went for 21 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 blocks, so he had a huge game. The over-under is at 225 for this game right now, so they're expecting a lot of points. A lot of DraftKings points are available here for VUCEVIC, so I'm going to go ahead and lock him in. Love that play. And for my next play, it's going to be a cheaper guy with Miles Turner looking like he's not going to play this game. I'm going to be mentioning Miles Turner a lot in this video, I guess. Sabonis is at 3,500. He's expected to start instead of Miles Turner here, so that's a lot of value for a starter. Only 3,500 in a high-scoring game. This game has another high over-under, so I think Sabonis can get some DraftKings points pretty easily with those minutes, and at only 3,500, he doesn't even need to do that much to return value. He might be pretty chalky, so maybe you don't gravitate towards him in GPP because his price is so cheap for a starter, but in cash games, he's pretty much a lock at only 3,500. He had a nice little game in the first game against the Nets. He went 7 for 7 from the field, good for 16 points and 7 rebounds, 25 DraftKings points. I think he could have a similar game to that, and he'll be getting more minutes as well than only 19, so I really like him at 3,500. Definitely lock him in to your lineups. And now for my fourth play, we're going to go to JUSUF NURKIC. Again, I recommended them last time, but his price went down a bit. It's only 7,000. With Miles Turner out for this game, like I was mentioning, Nurkic has a very good matchup here against Sabonis, who's kind of undersized for a center. So I think Nurkic is going to be eating down low, getting a ton of rebounds, a ton of points in the post. I love him. He only played 23 minutes for us last game because the Blazers blew out the Suns. 11 points, 11 rebounds in that game. So I think he'll be playing more minutes, getting more opportunities on the offense with that Sabonis down low. He's kind of a mismatch against Nurkic. He had Tyson Chandler actually play pretty well against him on defense. I wasn't really expecting that, but Chandler is a big boy, so I think Nurkic kind of struggled in that sense. But against Sabonis, he's very undersized, so I love Nurkic in this spot. All he has to do to return 5 times value is get us 35 DraftKings points. I think he can approach 45 in the spot if it stays close throughout the game. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in. And for my big boy play of the day, Anthony Davis at 10,600. Going against the Warriors here, there's going to be a ton of points here. If the Pelicans can keep this close, Anthony Davis is going to go absolutely berserk in this spot. He was like sick going into last game supposedly, but he shot 9 for 23 for the field, 33 points and 18 rebounds. Doesn't really look like he's too sick to me based on that game, and I think he's going to have a big game here. He had a monster game against the Warriors at the start of last year. He won like 44 and 17. He always has that crazy upside, and the Pelicans are gonna need to score a lot to keep up with the Warriors here. So I think Anthony Davis is going to be shooting a lot and putting up a lot of points. And Draymond Green down low, he's kind of a mismatch against Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is too long and too friggin' athletic for him. So I think Davis can have a huge game down low and be getting those shots that he always gets on the perimeter as well. He's going to have a monster game, so definitely lock him into your lineups. So that's really it for the top 5. We got Tobias Harris, SABONIS, VUCEVIC, Anthony Davis, and NURKIC. And for my Dollar Tree play of the day, a guy that's going to be in the starting lineup most likely, with Marcus Smart probably out for tonight, Terry Rozier at only 4,200. He had a great game last game. In 27 minutes, he scored 15.7 rebounds and 6 assists, and also 2 steals, so 38 DraftKings points. A monster game. He looked good at the end of last year. As a Celtics fan, I was watching him a lot. He was coming into his own last year. It was his second year in the league, I believe, and he was really kind of like developing his game, it seemed like. But this year, in that game against the Bucks, he looks friggin' ready to go. I think he's gonna have another really good game here at only 4,200. It's a great price if he actually is in the starting lineup. He should be getting around 27 minutes again, and it's really what the Celtics need for scoring wise. With Gordon Hayward out, Terry Rozier is a great scorer, and he can definitely pass the ball a bit as well, as apparent with those 6 assists. So I really like him. At only 4,200, it's a steal of a price. He might be a little popular too, with the news of Marcus Smart probably out for tonight. So Terry Rozier at 4,200, lock him into your lineups. And that's all I got, guys. So Rozier completes the 6 plays for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy. Let's try to get over 60 likes on this one. Keep the likes rolling in, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Get these winning DraftKings picks every single night, and definitely follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby. I tweet out my lineup every single night there as well. So enjoy your guys' Friday night. Hopefully we make some money tonight on DraftKings together. Good luck. We'll see you tomorrow.